heuristic search is actually done using a puzzle problem. Generally, heuristic search is used for different types of process like Google Maps, navigation process, and another process, just to find the minimal value of whatever path state it is going to reach. So when we take like that, from this the initial state is given as 1 and the goal state is given as 2. In Google Maps we will be having different kinds of indications, right? Like a car will be given or a map will be given, you can go through walk or something like that, and that will be denoted using your initial process, and it will denote the goal state also, the kilometers that you wanted to reach, the speed of which you wanted to reach, the directions in which you wanted to reach, etc. So like that. So in this you will be having the initial and goal state. So all these processes will be evolved from where you wanted to reach and from what position you wanted to reach. So heuristic functions, 8% problems, and A-star algorithm. All these processes are very simple example of how the minimum value could be reached using h of n, f of n, and g of n value. So I guess that my students explained really very well, and the question was also asked effectively for your understanding purpose. So as of now, thank you. Have a good day.
Best, we use heuristic function called Manhattan distance. The heuristic value is represented as h. If smaller h means we reach closer to the goal state. If h is equal to 0, the goal state is reached. So this is all the basic concepts of heuristic value.
Now I will explain how this algorithm works. From the initial state, we have to check all the possible direction. It moves in right, left, up and down. Okay, this is our initial state. There is some blank space in it. We have to check the heuristic value of each state while moving. First we have to check in. It moves in left, down and up. We have to find the heuristic value. The heuristic value is h is equal to 1. We have to choose the lowest or smallest heuristic value. Then the process is repeated again and again. When the heuristic value reaches 0, it is called as goal state.
Actually, the concept is the possible states are like it should move either in the left, right, up and down. So here the possibility is it cannot move in one of the directions. So we have taken left, down, up. In that left, down, up, we have to check the possibility of which node is mismatched. So based on the mismatched nodes, the heuristic value will be taken into account. Here the heuristic value of down is h is equals to 1. So we are taking that. In the next state, the possible directions are left, up and down. So there the heuristic, we have to calculate the heuristic value. In heuristic value, you have to check either which node is having the irresimilar values, like here you are having an empty space, and in the goal node you are having the number. Likewise, you have to check for each node. After that, you will be finding the heuristic value. So finally, you will be having a goal node. So this is the initial node and this is the goal node. So for reaching this goal node, this initial node takes all these directions to be moved.
In Manhattan function, the another concept is there, which means A-star evaluation function, in which f of n is equal to g of n plus h of n. G of n means cost when the value starts, h of n equal to estimated cost to the goal, and f of n means the total cost.
In this process, the g of n value is equal to 1 and f of n value is equal to 2. Again, if the process is repeated for the second node, and the g of n value is equal to 2 and f of n value is equal to 4.
Likewise, having the values for all these processes, if you want to carry forward the values, g of n value is equal to 1 over here. So 3 plus 1 is 4, 1 plus 1 is 2, 3 plus 1 is 4. So you will be having the f of n of value will be like this. So in this you will be taking that and you will choose the minimum value. So here g of n value is 2. So h of n value is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Here it is 2 plus 2 is 4. 0 plus 2 equal to 4. So here we have reached the goal node. And now the heuristic value will be 0 and f of n value will be 0. Now we have reached the goal.
The main advantages of heuristic problem is fast search, it finds optimal solution and uses heuristic function. Our last question to each of, Haripriya, what is meant by heuristic function?
Heuristic functions gives additional information to reach the goal quickly, and then it helps to choose best moves.
Okay, I will ask question to Divya. What is h of is equal to 0 indicates?
Working as an assistant professor, AI and DS department, SNS institutions. So as a part of the activity, we are here to perform a kind of small case study based video. In that case study based video, my students are here to perform a small quiz. My students will be explaining the topic, followed by the quiz question will be asked by them and the answers will be shared by themselves as well. So let us see how my students are here presenting it in an efficient way. Yes, ma'am.
So good morning all. Today we are going to explain about 8% problem using heuristic function. Heuristic function is nothing but additional information about each node to reach the goal node effectively. It consists of 8 puzzle number tiles and 3 cross 3 in which 3 cross 3 grid. The objective is to move the goal node effectively.
Then what is the main objective of 8 puzzle problem?
The objective is arranging the tiles from initial states to goal states by moving the backspace.
Yeah, I will ask question to Kanishka. Which node the algorithm states?
Okay, remove selected.
Now I will ask question to Kanishka. Which node selected by the algorithm?
The move selected by the algorithm is minimum heuristic value.
This h is equal to 0 indicates.
Yeah.
Okay. Now Divya, what does h is equal to 0 indicates?
It reaches the goal state.
Okay, now let me explain the advantages of heuristic search in 8 puzzle problem. So first, it faster search. It finds optimal solution. It uses heuristic function. Okay, now let me ask questions to each all. Priya, what is mean by heuristic function?
Heuristic functions gives additional information to reach the goal quickly, and then it helps to choose the best move.
Okay, I will ask question to Kanishka. Which node selected by the algorithm?
The move selected by the algorithm is minimum heuristic value.
Okay, Priya, then what is mean by the main objective of heuristic function?
The objective is to analyze the
Today we are going to explain about the 8 puzzle problem using heuristic function. Heuristic function is nothing but additional information about each node to reach the goal node effectively. It consists of 8 numbered tiles and on blank empty space in 3 cross 3 grid. And the objective is to move the empty space in 4 directions in which left, right, down and up and down.